quick. I'm dropping them bags, popping them tags. You know how we blast that cash. The grown man biz, the grown man. I said the grown man. I said the grown man. This is how a grown man does business. The flow is tight, show you right. I'm the one you can say I'm the prototype. Explode.
What Cassie basically stated. Carry on. Look here, y'all. Happy Saturday and welcome to the Mail Review with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Your man, the cat in the hat, is in the building, or as I like to call myself this season, the bro in the chapeau. I am here in the building, chilling. We are here. We on Yale Radio Cast. We are the flagship show of Yale Entertainment, Yale ENT.
Yes.
Your boy is in the building. Also, my fantastic co-host, Mr. Everything to Everybody. We just gonna keep on adding to the name. Mr. Does It All, Mr. Did It All. I can't say did he do it because we don't think he did do it. He might have done it, but we just gonna call him Mr. Everything. The namesake for Yale Radio Cast, Dylan Yale. Dylan, what's going on, brother?
Man, what an introduction, my guy. I appreciate it.
Man, look here.
Hold up. Finally. No, anyways, what's going on, Mark L, man? What's happening with you, my guy, man?
Look here, man. I'm chilling, man. I keep seeing all these bricks. It seems like it's a theme going here. It's a lot of bricks stacking up around here, man. A lot of things, a lot of hard stuff coming out.
Why did your screen freeze up, bro? What's going on
with
your screen?
I have no idea, brother. My screen should be fine.
Since your screen frozen, I'm gonna let everybody take a close look at you.
I mean, it look like it's moving to me.
Okay, now it's moving. Yeah, you moving. Yeah,
it look like it's moving to me. I'm good.
Yeah,
but
the background's the bricks in the back, bro.
Got the bricks in the background, son. I'm chilling, man. It's good to see y'all again. I know we've been missing in action for a few weeks.
Yes.
We got to do some readjusting and some rearranging of things. So we doing the show. We doing it remotely today.
No.
What?
I'm gonna go right into and tell everybody what's been going on.
Okay,
bro.
all right. Look, I was trying to give y'all. I was trying to give y'all the Mark L version. You know how Dylan do. Come on, y'all. Let me talk to y'all right quick. Let me just say
give your spiel.
Give good
spiel,
stuff.
Bro. Let me see how you gonna rally it in.
So we'll just say that there are times when it's time to upgrade things, and what happens is the universe sends a way for these upgrades to take place. Unfortunately, this was sent in the way of some negritude. There was some negritude sent, disguised as a way for us to upgrade. And so I'm gonna let Dylan translate for the rest of you.
Okay, so this is how I'm gonna put it. You know what I'm saying? I just had a conversation with my guy last night, Congressman Mark Baker. He was talking about, yeah, man, I'm ready to come on the show, blah blah blah. And I said, well, we have to halt a lot of things because we got robbed. Somebody broke into our shit and robbed our studio. Now this is the thing. This is the thing with me. And Mark L knows this. He's been a part of Yale Entertainment for quite a while. I have taken losses, right? That's not the big thing to me. The whole point is I feel some type of way about us serving the same community that's robbing us.
Right.
That's the thing to me. It's like we're literally grounded and founded in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Fulton County area, Clayton County area. We're doing so much community work in support and help of Black people. For those to be the same people to break into our shit and impact our business and what we do for people. That's why you haven't seen the Mail Review in quite a while, because we've been in a rebuild staging. It's cool though, because guess what? I'm very big on what somebody has coming to them will come to them. Okay, so it is what it is.
All I
I thought I
need.
told you that we won't stop.
All
Uh-uh, uh-uh.
I need is to hear you say, and ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to record this. I need you to say, here's the deal. We're gonna build back better. Tell me you can't
No,
use that.
no, 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 no. I will never use
Oh, we not
that
gonna build
goofy
back
ass shit.
better?
No, 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 no. We're not gonna build
We not
back
gonna
better.
build back better?
But you know what though? Me as a big fan of wrestling, one of my guys, Seth freaking Rollins,
Yeah.
he got injured some years ago. He blew his knee out in a live
Hmm.
event
Hmm.
in the ring, and he was out for nearly a year. So when he came back, his mantra was rebuild, redesign, and reclaim.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that works. That works.
So yeah, so I'm sticking with that. And shout out to my sister over there on the stream.
I
Good
know that's
morning,
right.
good evening to the leg. I'm
I,
driving and listening. What's going
I
on,
I
sister?
see you out there, Willette. I see you out there, Miss Willette. Hey, shout out to Pepper Slim on the stream too. I see
Yeah,
you rolling,
Slim.
laughing.
You my nigga.
Uh,
You my nigga,
I see
dog.
I see Phoenix. I see Lady Phoenix out there getting her laugh on. Good afternoon, Lady Phoenix. Thank you for tuning in and checking us out again today.
And we ain't done, man. Hey, Sean Chin, we won't stop.
Pause.
Pause.
All right, we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it, man. First, let me
So
just say
speaking of theft,
we
oh no,
just
no, no.
we're no. We're just happy to be back, y'all. We happy to be here with y'all. We happy to do it this way until we are able to go ahead and get our stuff back together, so we can go ahead and get back in the studio. But don't worry about it. We still got this hard hitting info. In the meantime, how's things been for you, man? These past few weeks, this man. When we say Mr. Everything, they done changed his shift around. So I'm shocked that
Yes.
he's even awake right now to
Yes,
do this.
things have to happen. I can't rest on my laurels or whatever they say it, right? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's it.
saying? Like
That's it. That's the
work
phrase.
has to still work is still needs to get done, and people actually are looking for where we're at with it, man. You know what I'm saying? People saying, "Hey, where
Hmm.
you been?" You know what I'm saying? We're looking for the mail review. We're looking for your radio cast. So
We right here,
I
baby.
would like to say I appreciate everybody that's been very patient with the current situation that we're in. I
Hmm.
truly appreciate, and let me give a full debt of gratitude to the people who have supported us in this rebuilding stage
Thank you.
because
Thank you.
I didn't think nobody would help us put things back in play,
Hey,
and somebody hit me with a call and just said real quick what you need, real simple, what you
yeah,
need.
that's
So
fantastic,
I
brother.
appreciate all those people for the donations that's coming through to rebuild the studio.
Yep.
We've lost the mixing board, 12 microphones, three
Shit.
monitors, three flat screen TVs.
I
All of
left a I
those
left
were
$1 million check sitting on the table. A $2 million check was in the box. Uh, 75-inch TV. I mean, there was things in the
yeah, the
studio, man.
yeah, the 75-inch TV. Yeah, we
Man,
boy, that 75-inch screen TV, boy.
that
And,
hurt.
and
That hurt, brother.
yeah,
That hurt.
that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt.
It hurt,
The
man. It hurt.
Tesla outside. The Tesla
The
outside.
Tesla. I
The
can't believe
Tesla.
it. The Tesla truck, the
The
new
company
John.
vehicle, right? The
The
company
new
vehicle.
John. The new John.
Navy
and the,
blue
and the charger
Tesla
station. And the charger station. Boy, I tell you, boy, when they get you.
with the charging station, man.
What the crackheads gonna do with the charger station? What they gonna do with it? But yeah, man, it's still good. Hey, we still in good spirits. Y'all can see that. We still in good
Yeah,
spirits. So
man. Look here, man.
definitely here for y'all, man.
I gave myself a 3 minute pity party. A
Uh-huh.
3 minute pity party. And you were there because we was coming in to
Yeah.
do the show,
Yep.
and I sat down and I was blown because they had actually got stole from the people across from us as well as somebody
Yeah.
down the
Yeah.
hall
Oh,
from
they
us. You know what I'm
robbed the
saying?
building. It wasn't
They
just us. They robbed the building. Yeah, they robbed
yes,
the or tried to rob the whole
they
building.
took
Anyway,
that, took that, took that.
they took that. Yes.
Yes.
Pause.
Pause. Sean Chin, the adjustment is an admirable gentleman. Keep killing, killing them with the progress.
That's
Appreciate you,
right.
brother. And
Right on,
and
brother
look here,
Sean.
once again, Sean, we appreciate you for being a supporting factor, which is the brand of Yale Entertainment. Sean Chin, keep your chin up podcast. I guess I gotta keep my chin up, my guy.
That's right. That's right.
So
That's right. We're gonna
yeah,
keep our
so
chin
but
up.
we I guess we gotta talk about the down news of the day, bro. Man, what's going on, man? right,
Was connected to him, but we lost a good one, man. They falling off daily.
right. So Louis Gossett Jr., man, rest in peace to Louis Gossett Jr. 1936 to 2004. Man,
Hmm.
a long, long, long career. We appreciate what he's done for. I'm gonna just say it, man. The image of the black man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say it.
yeah. He played a lot of parts, man. He did a lot of stuff, man. What'd you say it was your favorite Louis Gossett Jr. movie? You got a good one? Just to discuss it. Just one of your favorites. Just
I
what's the
can't
first
right
one
now
that comes to
because
mind?
I gotta be honest, Mark. His work was so long, man. Like his body of work was so long. I can't think right now because most of the things he did, I was in my youth, right?
Yes.
You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna tell
saying?
you one before you got here, before Dollar hit the scene. Roots, as the old people would
Yeah,
say.
but I don't I didn't
Chicken George.
I didn't want to do the roots, man. That
I
was
know, I
yeah,
know.
I think
Now he
because
was
where we
old.
are right now with the slave history energy,
Yes.
I
He
don't
got
want
his
to just
revenge back though, and obviously the gentleman. I mean, he beat that white boy ass out there in that boxing ring. I'm just saying. I'm just
you
ooh.
know what? Yeah. Hold on one second. So how about this? So I'm gonna pull this up with a rundown of all this man's movies, man.
Yeah, go
So
ahead. Let's see. Let's see.
let me see if I can share this screen, man, because you know you and Pimp know how we do, man. We gonna let y'all see exactly the body of work
Yeah,
for to be admired.
yeah, man.
So
There you
give
go.
me 1 second. Let me crop this in. My outstanding what do
EV
they
Mux
call it?
console over there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Shout out.
Shout out. We're gonna frame it like this. We're gonna crop it like this. Bam. We're gonna crop it right there. Bam. Ah, then I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in so we can see what this man done did for y'all.
He did a
Man,
lot, man. He did a lot, brother. Look at that. He did a lot. Ooh, Lord.
where are we at? Uh,
Color
Louis
Purple.
Gossett, Louis
Just
Gossett
recently.
Jr. movies. We gonna whoa, hold up
He,
now.
yeah, man. He was in a lot. Brother did a lot, man. I'm telling you. You've been seeing Louis Gossett since you was a kid. I know you have, because
That's
I
what I'm
have. And you
saying.
know
So
how
how
old
can
I
I
am.
say?
You know
Look at
how old I
this.
am. That man was in some of everything. You hear me? His body of work is
Look at
vast.
this. There's your favorite right there, Roots.
Yep, Roots.
Hold up, he was in Jaws 3.
Yes, he
He
was. I didn't
was
see
in
Jaws
Jaws
3,
3.
but he was in
Yeah.
Jaws 3.
Now I would say, there we go, Enemy Mine. That was
There you go. Now,
probably
that was one of
there
his
we
prolific
go.
roles. That was a prolific role. Let me just say, Lewis Cameron Gossett, born May 27, 1936, passed away March 29th, 2024. He was an American actor, born in Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York City. He made his stage debut at the age of 17. Shortly after that, he auditioned for a Broadway play called Take a Giant Step. He continued acting on stage and in critically acclaimed plays, including A Raisin in the Sun, The Blacks, Tambourines to Glory, The Zulu, and Zadia. And in '77, he appeared in Roots, for which he won Outstanding Lead Actor for a single appearance in a drama or comedy series at the Emmy Awards. So, I mean, the man's career spanned many, many years, many years.
He won an Oscar for Enemy Mine.
He
Thank you,
did.
Enemy of Mine, Phoenix.
He did. He did win an Oscar for Enemy Mine. It was definitely a movie to be seen. I'm gonna have to pull up some of these and check this
Yeah,
out,
man,
man.
we got to give credit to the legends, man, because when we look at where we are today, um, it's a change. It's a change of guard, man. It's a
It
change of
is, man.
guard,
It is,
and
man.
the image that we have for us as men, um, starting to have a turn for the worse, maybe.
Yeah,
Like this
this
is
is true.
people looked at him like some people just walk with respect
Correct. He
because their
commanded respect.
career their career preceded them.
Yep,
Their reputation preceded them. So now we're living in a day and age where it's all about the minstrel show, and
that is correct.
that so now we have a change in what may be deemed the respectable man, and you know
Yeah,
how I feel about the image of the black man, man. That's why we coined the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And shout
correct.
out to everybody that was a part of the lead conference as well, man. That was outstanding
Yes,
event. I
yes,
appreciate
yes.
everybody that was there. If you wasn't there, that's your fault for what you missed. Okay.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic, man. It was
Yeah. So.
fantastic. It was a fantastic event. But yeah, let's not forget he played good characters on Good Times.
Oh
And
yes.
George Jefferson threatened to knock his ass out by trying to holler at Wheezy. Let's not forget those roles,
Let's
my
forget
friend.
that. Those will be the roles that you remember.
Oh
Those
Lord,
will be your
let me
roles.
put this coffee down because I will tell you, Lewis played some pretty good roles, man. He played a street hustler. He was a hustler. He was a cousin on Good Times, but
Right,
then
right, right.
George was going to get him. Boy, he was about to put that five across his
What
lips.
was the most recent show he was in that we saw him
Um,
in?
he was in the most recent rendition of The Color Purple, man. He
No,
was.
but there was a TV series that he had a pretty recurring role in.
Oh man, I
But
can't think of what he was in most recently.
right, right, right. I'll
What
pull
was he
that
in
up.
most
But man,
recently?
but once again, rest in peace to one of the greats, one of the legends, man. We appreciate you. Job well done, Louis Gossett Jr., man. You was like everybody uncle, and
Yep,
everybody will love you for that, brother. Thank you for what you've done
absolutely.
for the entertainment and everybody that you provided a service for, man, because that's what we do. We really in these fields provide service
Yes, sir.
to
Yes,
put
sir.
a
Yes,
smile
sir.
on somebody's face, even if it is for the moment, man. We appreciate you. Thank you, Louis Gossett Jr.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Thank you for everything
Man.
that you've done, especially for the community. We appreciate it, brother.
So,
Absolutely. So rest in
so with
heaven,
that
sir.
said, man, how
Whoo,
do we
my
segue
goodness.
from that into what's going on right now, Marcus? I'm
All I
I'm gonna
got to
let you go
say
ahead and have it, bro. I'm gonna let you have it.
All I got to say is, Lord, if you thought the Me Too movement was over, you got another thing coming. Boy, it's been some bombshells dropped out here recently. We're going to key on one specific thing that has been in the news and been on everybody's lips because we got to strike the fire while it's hot. But
Right.
let me just talk a little bit about this because we was chatting about this last week before we realized that we have been liberated of certain equipment. Um, I recently, brother, I saw on the Fire Hulu stick thing that they call you kids. Ain't that what y'all call it? The
Yes,
streaming
fire,
services,
fire
the
stick.
fire
Yeah.
the Fire Hulu Roku stick, that thing
Oh
there.
God. Yes.
Something called Quiet on Set. Have y'all heard of this? This is blowing the doors off the
Yeah.
Nickelodeon the kids shows back in the 90s. Now, mind you, I was definitely a 70s. I was born in the 70s, but they count me as a 80s baby. I was born in the
Mm-hmm.
70s, but 80s is when I kind of started putting two and two together and realizing that it wasn't 22 through choking. But never mind. Um, hey, my family had a way of teaching mathematics. We're not gonna talk about it. But anyway, Um, but in the '90s, Nickelodeon became a powerhouse. It started off a little earlier than that, but it became a powerhouse of children's
Right.
programming.
Right.
And one thing I never really considered is how endangered these children were. Now, don't get me wrong,
Nobody
it's
figured
it's
that.
weird. Nobody did, but it's weird because we did go through a time in this country where children became the focus because of the Atlanta child murders. You remember these happened in the early '80s, the
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta child murders, late '70s, early '80s. So people started to pay more attention to children. I was from the latchkey kid generation, so we were the generation where we first saw the commercial. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? We started seeing that, right? Because of
Right.
latchkey kids. But then we moved to where we had children on TV, and you think to yourself, "Oh man, TV! It's Hollywood. I mean, everybody loves children. There's nothing wild going on. The little stories that we heard were before the days of multimedia and media like we have like Facebook and TikTok and all that right now. So nobody really thought about the children. Well, boy, let me tell you something. My
Well,
wig was peeled back. Now I've
yes.
seen some things that have happened, and it's only been little bits of stuff. But this kind of brought it all home for me when you think about all these children's shows under one umbrella at a network, and all the really bad shit that can happen to children, even under the watchful eye of who you think is supposed to protect them. But ain't that what always happens?
That's something to talk about. Well, you know what? I, you know, the program producer. of sorts. I put together a clip just to make everybody aware in case you
Yeah.
haven't caught any
In case
clips or
you've been
whatever
under a
might be
rock and
going on in
haven't
your
heard.
personal life. I put together a short run for us to follow up and discuss it because we all watch Nickelodeon. So, let's see how this has developed and came to be.
My kids watch this show.
I've been waiting 17 years for today.
It wasn't dealing with anybody on the shows or anything, right?
It was a child actor.
On one of our shows.
Yeah.
For many children who grew up in the 90s and 2000s, they enjoyed watching television shows such as Drake and Josh, The Amanda Show, All That, iCarly, and so many more like it. All were popular shows on the children's television network Nickelodeon, and all were produced by Dan Schneider. But in an explosive new docuseries, former writers, crew members, and other former child actors have come forward with allegations of a toxic workplace culture and harassment against the network's most successful producer.
Drake Bell is speaking out on the bombshell allegations that he was abused by Nickelodeon dialogue coach Brian Peck. The Drake and Josh alum details the extensive and brutal sexual abuse he says he experienced in the new investigation Discovery docuseries, Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV.
Sometimes I wonder if you can get juice from a potato. Come on, give up the juice. Because your uvula is that swingy thing in the back of your throat right here. I'm thirsty. It's not possible.
These are 3 predators who worked at Nickelodeon, all in a short amount of time.
The docuseries then explores another convicted sexual predator who had worked on set as a dialogue coach named Brian Peck. He was convicted for sexual abuse in the same year as Handy. Peck had also appeared on the show All That as a recurring character called Pickle Boy, which former staffers and actors looking back believed to have an inappropriate meaning that at the time they may have shrugged off as a quirky Schneider joke. One being a former production assistant, Jason Handy, who had worked on shows like All That and The Amanda Show. Handy was arrested in 2003 for kissing and touching a 9-year-old girl and later convicted for child abuse and child pornography.
11 charges of child sexual abuse.
Some of those allegations came from a former writer for the hit children's series The Amanda Show, Jenny Cleggan, who was one of 2 female writers employed for the show. She claimed Schneider would show pornography from his computer. Cleggan said he would pressure the 2 female writers to publicly perform seemingly sexually explicit activities in front of coworkers. Brian Hearn, who starred on All That, believed he was racially stereotyped by appearing in sketches which featured him as a rapper named Little Fetus and a teen who sold cookies but played the sketch seemingly referring to drug dealing. He said he was referred to as a piece of charcoal and was uncomfortable wearing the leotard costume as a growing young teen at the time.
Asking the 2 black children on a Nickelodeon set where
we were overlooked.
The actors were calling sketches written by Schneider's team like on-air dare.
Yeah. Those were torture moments for all of us.
Hearn's dare had him covered in peanut butter and then licked by dogs.
My on-air dare, I was saying, I don't like this. And to see that is...
And to voice it.
And to have voiced it.
I don't like this.
And to be ignored because, oh, it's funny.
Yeah. Was it funny?
Who was it funny for?
Watching over the past 2 nights was very difficult. Me facing my past behaviors, some of which are embarrassing and that I regret. And I definitely owe some people a pretty strong apology.
A pretty strong apology indeed, sir. A pretty strong apology indeed.
Tell me what you think.
I just, what's funny is that, again, we've talked about this and we talk about this all the time, as we come into this new age of the Me Too movement and people speaking up for themselves and about boundaries that were pushed and things that occurred through a lens of today's day and age. This stuff that you may have thought was hilarious even as a child or that you may have let your children watch. As we move to this day and age, you realize that you really did feel that little uncomfortable feeling in your chest, but you thought, oh, this got to be on the up and up. These are kids. Who does that to children? Who would do that to someone? You definitely would think that. So it's a wild thing to see, man. it's shocking. It's definitely shocking. It's something that you wouldn't expect, but then again, why wouldn't you? I mean, why wouldn't you expect
Right.
it?
Right.
Because this whole thing about children, being susceptible to these things, and our parents trying their best to try to protect us, and the parents are trying to protect them. They just want their children to be a star. These children just wanted to be stars, so there was a lot of permissible things that occurred, a lot of things that were kind of on the line. But I mean, this series kind of brought to light a lot of things, little jokes that I thought were funny. For example, we're just gonna use one of the things I saw, which is these little girls were trying to open a Slim Jim or some sort, and the Slim Jim thing popped and it shot some sort of material on the girl's face. And
Right.
she even said on the special, she said in the studio you could hear them in the back. Someone said, "Oh man, that looks like a cum shot." And it really did look
Mm-hmm.
like a cum shot. It's like, oh shit, that's really what I was looking at. You laughing because this happened, but at the same time, you really think about it and go, why would a child know what that is, or why would who are you showing this to,
Right.
or who is getting off on this? And then to find out that there's 3 predators, and I'm sure there were more that probably just weren't discovered. I'm pretty sure that there were lots of predators around those children. I mean, these children were, for lack of better phrasing, beautiful. They're the cream of the crop. They pick these children based on their looks. They pick these children based on their entertainment value. So anybody who had any sort of proclivities toward children, this was for them. It kind of goes back to I remember when my youngest son was very young, the one and only time I took him to a water park. I remember my feeling of discomfort seeing all these people around there who look like they didn't have no fucking kids at the park. What the fuck is y'all even looking at?
Right.
Why are you staring at this little girl in this bed? I'll say, oh no, we'll never come back here. Because my whole spirit was just troubled by the fact that
Right.
there were people here that look like you're here and there are no kids here. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? You
Right.
don't look like you have children here at the park.
Why
Like,
are you
where are
even
your
here?
children? Why are you even here?
How did
I
you
haven't seen
get
a
here?
child
You
come up
not
to you.
supposed to be here.
You not holding a child's bag. You look suspicious as fuck to me. I don't
Okay.
like it.
All
So
right. So
looking at the
I got pulled up
streams.
an article. This is
Oh
the
yeah, go
this
ahead.
is the person who really highlighted and really blew this series up. I
Yeah,
highlighted
man.
Drake Bell.
And my kids
Drake
love Drake and Josh, man. They love Drake and
Right.
Josh. They
So
love that
Drake and
show.
Josh had one of the most popular shows. I wasn't watching Nickelodeon at the time. I know
Mhm.
nothing of the show. So I'll just be
Yeah,
reading the article.
I know about
Uh,
it through my children.
okay, so in the third episode of the docuseries, Drake and Josh star Drake Bell shared his story for the first time of the allegation abuse he experienced at the hands of his former dialogue coach, Brian Peck. Boy, Brian Peck, Josh Peck. Does Brian have a relationship with Josh Peck? Okay.
I
Brian
don't know.
Peck,
I don't know.
uh, look at the names, bro.
Yeah, I see
Look
the
at the
name.
well, it's a lot of Williamses, so never mind.
Right,
Who
correct.
was convicted of sexually assaulting the Nickelodeon child actor in 2004. At the time, the minor was referred to as John Doe in court documents. He graphically recounted the abuse in the doc, saying it just got worse and worse and worse, and I was just trapped and I had no way out. Days later,
Yeah.
his first interview after the ID project aired, Bale also opened up about his hesitation before doing Quiet on the Set, as well as the Nickelodeon empty response, adding that it was a very well tailored response, learning about his trauma because they couldn't say that they didn't know about this or what had happened or anything. If you saw that
Mhm.
series and
Yeah,
it
man.
really that episode and it really detailed his experience, and he didn't say too much, but he's really said a lot. He said exactly what happened to him by the way. This guy sodomized this boy, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
and
he
and,
he
and
he said
actually
it got
he
worse and worse,
and
and he
I
didn't
want to highlight the
specifically say
part.
that.
But dude, I want to talk about the part where this guy really separated him from his father. He
Yeah,
was separated from his
that was
father.
crazy. Because look,
Yes.
his father was onto it. He was like, "Hey, this dude is too close to my son, and for this dude to be so manipulative to be, because what it was is, just to hopefully not to give away the whole series, because we do want you to go check it out.
Right.
Shout out to the producers of the series, but just to give you a little taste, the depths that this dude went to
The
get
father
this
was
boy
on. The father was
separated
on
from
to
his
his shit
father. Yeah, the father was onto it, but the mother and father were going through a divorce at the time,
and the
and he
mother
used that
allowed it.
to capitalize on it and convince the mother, who was far removed from the situation,
Mm-hmm.
that the father was in the way of his son's progress. And so they he kind of manipulated it to put in a position to where he became the caretaker, and this young man spent many a night, and he said it just escalated. It just
Right.
kept going to the point where he couldn't even talk about it on the show. He was just like, think of anything bad you could do to a child and multiply that, and that's
And you
about
got
how
your
bad
answer.
it was. I was like,
Right.
goodness,
Right.
goodness.
Right.
And because now, mind you, because of this series, no one would have ever known who that John Doe was. I'm sure they had speculation, but he bravely came to the forefront to go ahead and state it was
Right.
him that was
Right.
going through this abuse. And it's just, it was ridiculous, man. And things at that time were different. So I don't know how deep this guy's sentence went. I'd have to look that up to find out. But I know it's nothing compared to the things that are happening to people now who have been caught out there. I'm sure he did have to register as a sex offender. That's something that's been around for many years, especially in the 2000s. The other two predators that they found in the set, I know that they are either locked up or they're definitely on a sex offender registry, can no longer ever work with children, which is a good thing, because let me tell
They
you
were
something.
registered sex offenders working on the set at the
That's
time.
the thing, and they didn't. I guess at the time they were unable to check it nationwide, statewide. I don't know what it was. They just were lazy, and because they were not full employees. They for whatever reason somebody dropped the damn ball. Is what I'm saying.
Right. Right.
So it was foul to hear about that.
Right.
According to Phoenix, the guy's sentence was only 16 months in jail. Let me tell you something. Um, let me tell you something. They would have had to. I would be getting out of jail now because it would have been 20 years. Because if I found out that you abused my child,
Bro, broomstick action.
listen, I broomstick
Broomstick.
nothing missing in action.
With the broomstick.
With the broomstick, you might have found the broomstick, but you would have never found him
No, you would have
because
found the broomstick. You would have
you would have
found it.
found the
The
broomstick.
broomstick would have been right there. Come on,
Because
man.
you would have never found the pieces of him. Because I would have spread him all over this earth. You hear me? All
Not
over
just
this earth.
all
I
over the
took
earth.
pieces to him, and boy, he would have been all over this earth. But the
Yeah.
father was onto it, and he was. I mean, he was physically. You could see him. He was distraught over
Right.
finding out that occurred, that happened to his son, because he was trying to tell him. He was trying to tell him. He was trying to tell him. So my heart goes out to Drake and all the children that were affected. The other
Right.
thing that was good to point out, or not good to point out, but another thing that pointed out is Keenan Thompson, who is a writer, famous writer for SNL now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely he's one of the longest tenured writers in SNL history. As a matter of fact, right now, if you remember him, he was Good Burger, Keenan and Kel.
Yes, Keenan and
Um,
Kel.
yeah, Keenan
What
and
happened
Kel.
to
So
Kel, man?
Kel, well, I mean, I seen the Good Burger remake. I seen what you're talking about. Look, Hollywood, and we're gonna leave it at that, bro. Um, but Kenan
Mm,
said we didn't see any of that. But the reason why he didn't see any of it is because even though none of those, I don't think any of those voice coaches, if they did, they didn't work with them. But Kenan worked on a lot of the shows there. But when they moved on to Kenan and Kel, they had a different showrunner
yeah,
other than the Schneider guy who was
yeah.
running
They came
Nickelodeon
a little
shows.
bit.
And I personally think this the one time racism might have saved some brothers. Because I don't think they was messing with the brothers. They was like, oh, them brothers gonna tell, bro. They
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
tell.
yeah, yeah,
Them
yeah.
brothers gonna tell it.
They got
And their
clips.
parents gonna
Hey,
play the
these is
radio.
niggas right here.
Them,
Let's.
listen, that little black dude, his mama was not going for it. She was like, you don't think that's weird? I don't know about that. You don't think that's weird?
Man.
You don't put what on him? Peanut butter and dogs? You don't think that's
Yeah,
weird?
yeah.
This
They
dude's
did
name is
that boy
Pickle
wrong.
Boy. That don't look like a penis to you?
That
I mean, she was
look,
on it. Black
look,
people don't play the radio. We don't trust a motherfucker.
look, man.
So,
but if you haven't seen the series,
yeah, please check that
I
out.
would please check it out, because
please
I
check it
don't
out.
want your experience to be about, your knowledge of it to be about necessarily the series of Nickelodeon, but just a slight understanding of what to be aware for with your child, with your children, right? These are
Yep.
things that could bring to the forefront a heightened awareness of what you need to think about when you got your kids around people. If I got family members who want their kids for acting and modeling and all this and all that. I
Yeah.
wanted none of that for my sons. Okay,
Right,
I didn't
because
want them
it's just
near
a
these
feeling.
strange people, bro.
It's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
feeling,
Like,
right?
it's just a feeling of these are career choices that have something to do with appearance
Yeah.
and presentation.
Yeah.
I never wanted another person to control the appearance and presentation of my children.
Correct.
Why are you looking? What do you see in my child to say that he needs to act like this and dress like this? You
Nothing
see what I'm
other than seeing
saying?
what they look like. You started with a look. You started with looking at them, and then
You
you see if
started
they
with
can
looking
act.
at
You
them.
started with
And
looking
thank
at them.
God I ain't got no daughters. You want to put my
Lord.
daughter in this dress to no. No. Like I said, God knew what he did by giving me sons, bro. I promise you, he knew what he did by giving me. He knew what he was doing. I
They
said I
still ain't
want you,
found
boy.
out. They
Look,
still ain't found out who killed that little girl in Colorado. We ain't gonna talk about it.
man, boy.
But yeah,
Now,
so that just kind of goes into a little bit more of what we're talking about, man.
yes,
About how much supervision is required for a lot of these things that happen, even with grown people.
right,
We're gonna take a little teeny tiny break, man. Where
hmm
we're gonna come back and we're gonna find out a little bit about what that entails. Because even as a grown person, you could be hornswoggled, hoodwinked, led astray by some of the people you would think are allegedly here for your better interest. So we're gonna pay some bills for a second, y'all. Here, stay tuned to the Mail Review. Thank you
You
for
already
tuning
know
in
what it is, man. We're
as
going to a commercial
always.
break. This is the Mail Review on Yale
Yep,
Radio Cast, man.
yep,
Working remotely, but we
yep.
still here. I thought I told you that
We won't
once.
stop.
Hey, this your boy Big Trap with Yale Entertainment, and you can find me at 1MO question QUESTION. Check out my movie Behind the Trap. Go to my page and get the info. Hey, we all we got.
Hey, it's Pastor Sean with Healing Haven of Atlanta, where we specialize in the healing and development of our young men and our young dads 18 and up. We are a community resource center. We specialize in the healing and development. Young men, young dads, we help you get on your feet. We help you get your job. We help you with leadership development. You have suspended license because of child support. We have fatherhood classes that can help you guys get on your feet, get your license back, whether it is court ordered or voluntarily. Plus, we have wraparound services that are right here in this community to help us with job training and job placement. Y'all can reach us at healinghaven, the number 8 at gmail.com, or reach us on the web at healinghavenatl.org. Come through, come holler at us, let us be of service to you. Peace.
Hey, this is your boy Mark L., one of the members of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for the Mail Review right here on Yale Radio Cast. Ladies, are you looking for something special to do for your man? Something to make him feel special, something to show him that you love and appreciate him. You should send him to For Men's Only, right there located in Sandy Springs. This is a men's only salon where he will be pampered. They have barbering services. They also do manicures and pedicures. Also, you can go and visit their website at www.fmogrooming.com if you want to get a look and see the services that they offer. And give them the hashtag the leg. They will give you a discount off of your services for that day. So ladies, send him to For Men Only. We look forward to seeing you. And as always, the motto is get the business.
Keith A. Lewis Jr. I've been giving back to these streets since '04.
It took a real team effort. We fed over 130,000 meals this summer to 225 families daily.
We need people to understand the importance of each other. People have to understand its unity.
Like I'm one step away from hitting center stage. One step away from coming out the tunnel to the game. One step away from everybody jumping on my way. Now just let me introduce you to the way I do my thing. I feel like I'm a step away from hitting center stage. One step away from coming out the tunnel to the game. One step away from everybody jumping on my way. Now just let me introduce you. Freedom song. Freedom song. Freedom song. This is my freedom song. That's the house. That's the house.
Put my faith in God. Disregard all the things that I see. I'm a leader, I'm a king, this what it means. Black on purpose. Believe you can achieve anything. Big dreams and could lead, this what it means. To be black on purpose. I'm worth it, I'm perfect, pristine, divine, baby, this is what it means. To be black on purpose.
This is grown man business. The kind of swag don't hit a witness. I pull up in a Bentley so quick. I'm dropping them bags, popping them tags. You know how we bust that cash. The grown man biz. The grown man. I said the grown man. I said the grown man. This is how a grown man does business.
The flow is tight.
Waves reverberating through the music industry after federal agents raided the LA and Miami homes of billionaire hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Homeland Security conducted the armed raid in an alleged sex trafficking operation. TMZ later capturing Diddy pacing around a private Miami airstrip. Diddy wasn't arrested, but his phones were seized. And there's speculation tonight that he's fled the country. We can't confirm it. Just breaking tonight, though, Diddy's attorneys putting out a statement saying, quote, "There's no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities. This unprecedented ambush, paired with advanced coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt." We believe the raid was triggered by a litany of lawsuits, including from his own ex, alleging abuse, rape, and sex trafficking. Diddy settled that one, but then 2 months ago, his former producer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, filed an explosive lawsuit containing disturbingly graphic and disgusting details that not only implicate Diddy, but aim straight at the heart of the music industry. An elaborate racketeering, blackmail, and sex trafficking scheme that his lawyers compare to Jeffrey Epstein's. Now, for over a year, Lil Rod had unfettered access to Diddy's world, his homes, his planes, and his parties, where he claims he witnessed mountains of narcotics, illegal firearms, laced drinks, sex workers, and underage boys and girls. The producer claims he was groped by Diddy, groomed, and forced into humiliating sexual performances. Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram, is said to have been the Ghislaine Maxwell to Sean Combs, allegedly ordering her assistants to keep Mr. Combs high off gummies, pills, cocaine, and ecstasy, and maintaining a steady stream of sex workers for her boss. Now, some of the women brought into Diddy's orbit were under the age of 16. That's according to the complaint. The lawsuit claims he required the sex workers and underage girls to sign NDAs prior to entering his parties and prior to being drugged.
Man, I want to circle back to that, but we want to start off. We returning from a break. Your Radio Cast, the Mail Review. Take that. I want to go ahead and highlight the fact that we spoke on this months ago when the allegations came out and the lawsuit came from Cassie. Everybody was talking about the Cassie lawsuit.
Yeah.
We focused on this sex trafficking shit.
That
and
part,
they were very
because
quiet
that's the
about
piece.
it. And I said, what did I say? I said that they were going to circle back around to it, give it a few months. Here we are, hot on the stove. Mark, go ahead, brother.
I mean, dude, it's definitely blowing the lids off the entertainment industry. But again, those who are privy and those who kind of know pretty much knew this was coming at some point. I don't know if he done pissed off somebody up on high, but it just seems like it's all cascading down, man, and
I
everything
think
is
it's
coming.
about time, though, bro. I don't even
Yeah,
know if it's
yeah.
pissing somebody off rather than
Well,
shit that's in the dark will eventually come to light.
Well, this is the truth, and I agree with you 100%, man. It's just that it just seems funny how it's starting to all come out all at once. Like all of a sudden, it's starting to cascade. Like it went from him getting the Lifetime Achievement Award in June of 2022, and then after that, everything just started to fall down. Now, mind you, over the years, there have been little allegations here and there, little things that come up here and there. They were smaller when he wasn't such a big entertaining star. Before Bad Boy really took off, before it got to be really big in the industry. And now that we look back through this lens, we see that this is a pattern of behavior. Allegedly, again, we got to learn to use the word allegedly, because until he's actually convicted, we know he's supposedly innocent until proven guilty. But it's a lot of evidence, man, and having this stuff come up from Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who was a producer. Um, this is man, this is heavy, bro. It's heavy, but we see the internet has been divided, of course, and the people who say, "Oh man, this is just a witch hunt." Maybe he was trying to buy CBS, some shit like that, like what they believe happened to Bill Cosby.
I'm tired
of people trying to make excuses.
Of ignorant motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
I want to go ahead and highlight one of our brothers, one of our black professional black enforcers of the black image.
Yeah.
Palmetto star with Too Raw for TV, right?
Okay.
He was on motivational shit podcast with Lightworker Wayne and Huey G a couple of months ago, when the Cassie allegations hit, and he defended Puffy, and it was Wayne's show, so I didn't want to speak too much on it. I tried to not be me on somebody else's show. Right. It's somebody else's show. I don't want to overpower their direction with my brashness. Motivational shit, and then you got dial and yell there. You got to be careful with that, right? And Palmetto was like, well, you know how the white media will make the black man, and I want to say
Stop
so bad, shut the fuck up, dude.
Stop it.
This ain't got shit to do with This ain't got shit to do with white media, bro. This ain't got shit to do with white media, and you gonna have to stop that. We gotta stop this blaming the white man for everything that go on in the black community or the dumb shit that we do within ourselves. Okay, like I just said, I led with, hey, we're serving the same community that just robbed us.
Correct.
How in the hell can I blame a white man for that, or a Hispanic, or whoever? No, we got issues within ourselves that we need to work on and fix.
Yeah.
And here it is. This man has a whole track record of his shit that he's done to people for decades. And here you come saying white media. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I got you. And it makes sense.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, yeah, I got you. It makes sense. I mean, but our first thing, and I saw somebody making a statement about it online earlier this week, and said, "Oh man, black people just love to sit back and watch another black person go down." No. You are looking at this the wrong way. You're looking at a black person
Shout out to
who is
Ugly
taking
Money. That was his
themselves down.
podcast, the Ugly Money podcast. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, you watching black people take themselves down, and then of course it being dragged out in front of everybody to see.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you like they say, man. I've seen it. If you know, because most people, when you have a situation where you have two people who disagree, you out there talking bad about me. Well, if you want me to talk bad about you, get better
Don't
behavior.
do don't do
Behave
shit to
better.
get talked bad about. How about
Correct.
that?
Don't do shit to
Or
get
you
talked bad
have to
about.
be mindful that you kind of like got what's coming to you. I've
Correct.
been called a asshole for quite a long time.
And lo and behold, imagine that. Not you.
And my mindset to that is, oh well,
I
motherfucker.
mean, yeah,
If you
you
don't wake
owning it.
up tomorrow, it won't be because of something I said to you that you didn't like. Fuck you.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
and that's just the realism behind these moments, that these people become so idolized
Hmm.
that we actually co-sign their bullshit. Remember
Right.
when the R. Kelly shit hit, and there was a big group of women that were in support of what this man, and they had so much proof of the shit that he did. And women, it was a whole movement, group of women that said that they support R. Kelly,
Yep.
free R. Kelly. It was a free R. Kelly movement
I
by
remember that.
women.
Yeah. Until the allegations started to get deep.
No, it was in the midst of the deep allegations, bro. It wasn't no until the allegation, then they said shut up. No, they turned it up with the allegations.
Oh wait. Okay. So they felt
Yes.
like it was a whole witch hunt still.
Yes.
Hmm.
Or they just idolize this man that much that anything that he does, it don't matter. This is R. Kelly. What
Correct.
Bill Cosby, let Bill Cosby, man, that man 80 something years old, man, let that man live his life.
Yeah.
All this
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah, I
within
remember.
our people, our
I
men
do.
that's
I
doing
do
this dumb
remember.
shit. I've
Wrong is
been
wrong,
waiting
y'all.
on this for Sean Combs, bro. So, but what do you think about the hold up, let me pull up another. Let me follow up with let's go back into the clip.
Okay.
Uh, and follow up a
Age
little
of
bit.
16.
Okay.
That's according to the complaint. The lawsuit claims he required the sex workers and underage girls to sign NDAs prior to entering his parties and prior to being drugged and sex trafficked at these parties. Diddy allegedly forced all of the women to drink laced De Leon liquor, as well as laced Ciroc vodka and champagne. His former bodyguard, Gene Deal, said this.
Guys don't put those pills that they get to the girls in the champagne bottles because they popping them in front of them. It's in the orange juice and it's in the cranberry juice. They didn't put the pills and the stuff in there, the roofies. Those girls who like the mixed drinks, they gonna pour their own sexual act because they don't understand it ain't in the bottles, it's in the juice. Those guys, they learn that and they put it to those girls who don't know no better.
Now, Diddy called these his freak out parties. In attendance were celebrities, politicians, athletes, international dignitaries like British royalty, Prince Harry, and music label executives. Lil Rod claimed some of the biggest names in the recording industry sponsored these.
Oh man, so Mark, we lost you real fast, man. There you go. So
I'm here.
Freak out parties.
It's called a freak off.
Freak out.
Look. Let me just say this. Let me say this. You look what grown people do, and the keywords are grown people do in the privacy of their own home with the consent of all parties involved is on grown people. When you talking about underage and you talking about this other shit, it kind of turns into something way different, right? We talking about coercion. We talking about poisoning. Basically, that's what drugging these people is poisoning them. If they don't know ahead of time, you are giving them substances beyond their knowledge. You are setting them up to be abused. You are doing all this stuff. If that's allegedly what was going on, then you deserve to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. That's just the fucking bottom line. I don't give a damn. I love Biggie. I love Bad Boy. I loved R. Kelly. I mean, shit. There was a lot of stuff I like. Hell, like some Elvis tunes here and there. all these motherfuckers have all been accused of doing some bullshit to people, drugging people, doing underage children. These things that are definitely frowned upon and not acceptable in today's day and age and in today's society. They need to be prosecuted for this shit. I'm sorry. I don't really got no I got no help for this other than I hate the people that were affected, but I hope it all comes out, and I hope they go ahead and they nail his ass to the wall for it if that's what he did.
Right.
Also, though, I'm going to also say on the other side that if these allegations are not proven, if they did not happen, their apologies should be as loud as a disrespect. Did you see they took them tanks to that man's crib? The reason they took the tanks is because they said there were guns there. That's why they
And
said
they
they
found
allegedly took all
guns
that
there.
firepower there. They
And
did
ain't that
find
no
lots of
say?
guns. They
They
found guns.
found guns. Now,
Uh-huh.
let me dial it back a little bit. I don't care about finding guns. I'm a damn near
Right.
billionaire. Hell yeah, I'm gonna have some shit that'll light your ass up. You try to
Of
come
course I
through
got
here.
guns.
Of course I
I
got
got
guns.
I got a banger in the ankle, one in the hip,
Yeah,
two in the
you know.
stash, one come up when I shift.
But they got some guns that'll blow out their backs from where they be at.
Yep,
But
believe it.
so yeah, so but I mean, I'm cool with the guns part.
I'm cool with the drugs.
That's the part that upset me because y'all need more than guns right now to make your point.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, you
right
do.
now we're talking about the right to bear arms. So y'all got to shut the hell up with that one. If that's
Yeah, that
if
part
that's
don't
the
matter.
angle you're going to go at, but they also found other things as well. Hold on one second.
Salacious tapes of Hollywood's biggest names, including record CEOs and politicians, doing drugs and cavorting with prostitutes and minors. The complaint argues that these freak-off parties were a business model. Young and up-and-coming talent attended and were promised career opportunities and access to music executives. They were then plied with drugs and alcohol, filmed. Some were blackmailed. There was a quid pro quo, according to the complaint. Lil Rod said not only were these music executives sponsoring these parties, they were handing Diddy large sums of cash that he used to pay for the sex workers and drugs. Something tells me the IRS is going to be interested. The suit claims the defendants funded the sex trafficking venture and participated in the recruitment of victims. Now, if this is true, this is so bad. Famous artists like Usher, at the age of 13, were whisked away to Diddy's Puffy Flavor Camp.
I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
You were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
15-year-old Justin Bieber spent days.
Oh shit. Flavor Camp, brother. That's similar to what we were just talking about with Nickelodeon.
Yeah, exactly. See, and this is the whole thing about protecting children that we talk about. Hey, no way. I don't give a damn who this is. I'm not sending my child into that. No. Listen, my mother was one of those mothers that, like my homeboys, that we'd be like, oh man, let's crash out of each other's house. My mother wasn't playing the damn radio. I can't tell you how many times my eyes were sad because she said, no, I don't think you can go, until I was of age where she knew I was going to tell it regardless. You see what I'm saying? She wasn't, because, she's like, I don't know them people. And you don't understand as a
real
child.
Heavy by the old school mama. See, the problem nowadays, mamas is trying to send them kids outside or somewhere so they could do dirt. You know what I'm saying? Smoke weed, have random dick to hop on at the crib or whatever.
Right.
And just sit. What? My bad.
Yeah, no, you good, bro. I mean, no, but no, that's for real. But see, you don't understand this as a child. You don't understand this until, like when mama used to say, you won't understand it until you become an adult. And as an adult with children, I was a little worried too. I need to see these parents. Let me see what they into.
Bro.
Let me see what's going on. Are you a single mama? Are you a single dad? Why is this so cool? You just You just out there, doing this stuff, and I couldn't. I didn't let my kids do that. When they spent the night and hung out with children their age, these were trusted, vetted parents, and
Right.
and nobody that I couldn't show up because there was something in the news just recently, darling. I might pull that article up just to talk a little bit about it, where a little girl called her mom to say, "Hey, come get me. I don't feel well, and I feel uncomfortable at this party." And so the mother went and called the other parents and went to go get her child, and the father didn't want to open the door, talking about the girls are sleeping. I don't give a damn if my child is asleep. Wake her up. This is my child.
Let me
And
ask.
come to find out, the father had drugged all the children.
Wow. Wow. Let me
Right.
ask this. So, as far as this entertainment level child celebrity thing, we got Usher at the.
Hmm.
Let's even talk about these girls with R. Kelly,
Yeah.
right? And let's talk about also. Let's discuss these Nickelodeon stars.
Yeah.
Is there any accountability that should be given to the parent that they understand that they know of these things and they allow it?
Well, I tell you what. I think, and this is of course parents. They do their best.
We just lost Marcus because of his horrible connection. But yeah, so the point that I'm trying to make is the question I have is about because I seen that and I was talking about the R. Kelly documentary, Surviving R. Kelly. What I questioned was, okay, so R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly, bad guy, bad guy, bad guy, monster, what the fuck ever, right? What I paid attention to is the
Um,
fact that
a
that
parent will do that. It's
yeah,
just something that'll happen. A parent will absolutely try that.
right. So what I paid attention to what's going
So
on is listen, what was going on, what I paid attention to in the R. Kelly documentary, we keep on losing him, Mark. But let's talk about the R. Kelly
okay, I'm
documentary,
here.
right? And I
Okay.
kept on noticing how they kept on talking about the type of monster that R. Kelly is, right? Monster bad guy. But what really stood out to me was the parents that allowed that and they knew who R. Kelly was. Keep in mind, the sex tape dropped way in 2000, what was it? 2001, 2000, right? So after
Yep.
that, you should have known, keep my daughter away from this man. But they
Correct.
still allow their kids to go into this atmosphere, to go into this environment. At what point do we hold the parents accountable where they know the type of things that happen around these kids? That shit with Usher ain't new. It's been put out there that Diddy had Usher in these damn sex parties underage. Why he wasn't locked up then? That began my
Right. I
hatred for
got
this
you.
man. And I'm gonna easily say hatred for this man. Usher just admitted it. Yeah, he had me in sex parties underage. Puffy should be locked up right now with
Right
Usher
there.
saying that.
Yep. With that right there.
But we're not doing nothing. We're talking about video footage of him having high profile names in very precarious situations for blackmail. We're waiting. We don't need to wait on video footage that they got of that. It's been told some of the shit that he did that he should be held accountable for. Come on, yo.
This is facts. And I mean
I'm
and
gonna
that's the
pass
thing.
about
That's the
this shit
major
because
that's the major
yeah,
piece, man. It's just you and then we look at the parents because we try to determine, hey, is the price of fame sacrificing your child? I mean, is that really what we're doing? Because you had to know, you had to vet this person, you had to think, but some people are so blinded that that's what they think, that hopefully it won't happen. I'm praying it won't happen to my child. I'm praying that this won't happen. I'm praying I can trust, or I'm gonna try to keep as close an eye looking as I can without hopefully messing it up for my
right,
child so that we can get out the ghetto. Because
dude.
I know during that time, even with the Nickelodeon special, that black dude, you remember what he kept saying? This is
Yeah,
gonna get me and my family out the ghetto. This is gonna get me and my
I'm
family
I'm I'm
out of the
I'm
dire
tired
straits
I'm
we're in.
tired of that narrative though. Like
Oh,
getting my
I'm
family
tired
out
of
the
the narrative
ghetto.
too, but it's a thing.
Um,
It's a thing that happens.
what who was it that I recently heard that's a heavy load to put on the child.
It is a heavy load to put on a child. You damn right.
You're putting that on the child to get y'all out the ghetto. Come
Yes.
on, man.
And the child, or you
Look,
letting your child
I
put it
I
on themselves to get
I
y'all out
know
the
I
ghetto.
know I make my FDK ink jokes, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the reason that that is a thing for me is because there is a culture of parenthood that allows your child to turn into ain't shit. And then we excuse their behavior, but we never hold the parent accountable. The reason I say fuck your kids is because of you,
Correct.
because you ain't shit as a parent right now.
Mm.
You should have jumped in the middle of a lot of these things right now. Usher should never have been at any of those goddamn parties, yo. How the
Yep,
heck? And,
that is
and we
correct.
just ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold up, I got
Because
some. Go ahead.
remember, it was a different it was a different environment then. I mean, we keep in mind now the world has changed a lot since Usher was his age, right? Since Usher was the age that he was at these parties.
Right.
Um, whereas back then, we still would have been like, oh man, this is the kind of party I want to get to. Because we still, we still thinking with our minds, it can't be that bad, right?
Mm.
He knows
A
he's a
sex
boy.
party was bad if you're underage. What the
Of
fuck are
course
you
it
talking
was.
about, Marcus? Usher was underage. He was 12,
Listen.
13 years
Listen
old,
to me.
and girls is sucking dick, and they
Listen
got
to
their
me.
titties out, bro.
Listen to me. I hear you. I agree with you. What I'm saying is shit was more permissible back then. Keep in
How
mind,
was it? It was against the law. Where
it's
was it
against the law.
permissible if there was already a
Okay,
statutory of law that said this is
bro.
illegal?
Listen. I know people still ride around smoking blunts in the car. That's against the law.
And
Does that
that's
mean
against
they
the
ain't
law
doing it?
too,
Does that mean but
Marcus.
does that mean they not doing it?
Okay, cool. So you don't get caught. Cool. If you get caught, aren't you held accountable for it?
Absolutely.
Okay, whoa. Stop right there. So it was well documented that this happened. It was
Correct. It was
admitting.
hearsay.
So that is the catch right
It
there.
was
It's
hearsay.
not like
It was
it
hearsay.
happened and nobody knew about it. You smoke
It was
weed in your
hearsay.
car, you drink in your car with the intentions of not getting caught. You don't damn go on the news or tell the world, yeah, I'm smoking in my car, Mr. Policeman. The
Yep.
second that they
It's-
catch
No,
you,
I
you're
don't.
going to get arrested, right?
Right. And again, that's where the cultural problem comes in. That's where the cultural start comes in. That's what I'm
Right,
talking about. So,
right,
though he said it, they be like, oh man, they didn't think to investigate it further or to dig further into it because it was more of a permissible culture. I'm
right.
not saying this was cool. I'm just telling you what was happening, right? I'm just telling you what was happening.
Not cool to me. Not cool to
I
me.
mean, no,
Not
again,
cool to me.
I don't think it was cool either, brother. That's what I'm saying. But the
Right.
culture was different. Freaknik wasn't necessarily cool.
I don't think the culture is different, bro. The culture was never been different saying that kids could be in their fuck parties, bro.
Nope. I
The
got
culture
you.
ain't never said bring my 13-year-old son to watch this damn chick suck Diddy's
I
dick
got
or
you.
Diddy suck another motherfucker suck Diddy's dick. Tell me when the culture was cool with that,
I
Marcus.
got you. No. I
When
didn't say
was
the
the
culture
culture
was
cool with
cool.
that,
I
bro?
never said the culture was
You
cool.
just said they were more understanding
You
then and the
twist
culture was
you
different. You
twisted
just
the
said that.
culture. I didn't say it was cool. I said it was different. You
Okay,
understand
how
something? It was never cool.
what
I
was different?
understand it was never cool. I said it was different. I said shit was different. Just like they used to smoke cigarettes in offices. That shit ain't cool no more. The culture
Smoking
was different.
cigarettes ain't illegal,
But it
nigga.
was never cool. But it was never cool to do it indoors where people had to suffer from what they found out later was a problem with secondhand smoke. What I'm saying is
Which
the
still ain't
culture was different.
illegal.
Again,
You're using horrible example.
I'm
Now I
not
see what
trying
you're
to.
trying to
I'm
say.
not
I see
trying
what
to.
you're trying to.
You see what
I
I'm
see what you're trying
saying?
to say. I
Follow
got
where
what
I'm
you're
going
saying.
with this. I'm not saying. Trust me. I'm not saying any of this was cool, my nigga. What
I
I'm
got you.
saying is
I got
culture
you.
was different.
I
We're in a
got you.
different place now.
Hey,
That's it.
ain't no mirrors should have been shielded and protected.
No
Okay,
minors should have
no
been. Yeah,
minors. Sorry
minors
about that.
should
Yeah,
have been shielded and
yeah,
protected. You are correct.
yeah.
Um,
So,
it was not. It's not so
mhm.
much against the law in Colorado or in other legal states. We ain't supposed to do it, but it's still done. That is
I'd be
correct.
damned if I had Devin Trayvon, who want to
Listen,
be a celebrity with his arrogant ass at
right?
13 years old at a booty party.
Yeah, no, you
Ain't that
don't,
right,
and you
Devin?
wouldn't. And he'd be mad, but you
And
know
he
what?
be mad.
But
You
I know
should.
what's best for you, son. Because somebody slipped something into your drink and then you are the booty party.
Yeah.
Okay? Nowadays.
But dude, it's like how they say certain drugs are a gateway drug. This is a
Yes,
gateway lifestyle.
that's correct.
Marcus.
This
Oh,
is correct.
you know
I
I don't fuck with that
understand.
lifestyle shit,
I understand. Gateway lifestyle. Ha ha. That's cute.
bro.
Um,
hold
They're
on,
having the
but
times
hold
of
on
their
a second.
lives. What we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a
really,
15-year-old's dream. Um, you know, I have been given custody of him,
custody
and
of
we
Justin
gonna go
Bieber.
buck full crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do?
Let's just go get some
What?
girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
A man after my heart.
Really?
That's what I'm talking about.
And we're not accusing Diddy of doing anything bad with Bieber, but Diddy's lifestyle was an open secret in the industry. People have been warning about this for years.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you.
Now, Diddy operated like he was protected.
Look.
Mr. Combs made it clear that his head of security, Fahim Muhammad, had the power to make people and problems disappear. Fahim Muhammad, Diddy's head of security, was the former head of security for Michael Jackson, who was also accused of sexual deviancy. Diddy's head of security is accused of paying off law enforcement. The lawsuit claims Diddy bragged about getting away with shooting people. Diddy and his girlfriend at the time, J-Lo, weren't charged for that New York City nightclub shooting involving rapper Shine. Another shooting that Lil Rod alleges he saw was a shooting inside of Diddy's own studio that left blood in the restroom, where Diddy instructed Lil Rod to lie to the police.
But we got it, man. Lifestyle. See what I'm saying? You got this
Stop
King
it.
Justin
Stop
Bieber
it.
with your grown
Stop it.
ass.
Just stop yourself. Stop yourself.
I'm not. A gateway lifestyle. Now, whatever that turns into,
A
what I'm
gateway
saying
lifestyle.
is you're already
Yeah.
bringing a child into a sexual mindset, a minor. Okay? They're going to develop those
Way
thoughts and
too early.
feelings anyways. I wouldn't even say way too early. I would say what I'm saying is you're putting, because they're going to start developing those thoughts and feelings at that age, right? We all did, right? But you don't put that right in their fucking face,
Correct.
bro. You
Correct.
don't do that shit. And
No,
here
you
he
don't.
is defending
You
him.
don't.
I got
You
this
absolutely
motherfucker
don't.
on my network. Whoa, you gotta be careful because white media make the black man look like he doing some shit wrong with his white media. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
that's some bullshit.
Shut
That's
the
some
fuck up
bullshit.
on
Yeah,
my
you got a
show
point.
blaming white media with this fucking pedophile ass human trafficking, sex trafficking ass nigga, bro. My
Correct.
bad.
And then you got to think about and Facebook user. Thank you for chiming in on the stream. Facebook users tearing it up over there. These boys be looking scared at a certain point. Now he's snitching. Did it? All those who say nothing are complicit. Now here's the kicker. That's the diddler. They done came out the internet, boy. The internet does not miss. That's the diddler.
The diddler.
The diddler. This man is an international criminal, allegedly.
Allegedly.
This man is an international criminal. But now here's the kicker. So, darling, where are you at with it? You are someone. You're more your ass. I can see you. You more troll like 50, my man, because your ass would be telling it all.
Man.
Because anybody who was around at that point, you can't really say nothing because you're gonna be held accountable for being there.
Okay, so his ex-wife is dead, right?
Yeah, that's another thing. That's another scandal.
Who was it that got beat down? Who was it got beat down? Was it Albie Shore? Who was it that wound up in a coma?
In a coma. Oh,
One of them wound up in a coma. They was about to tell some shit about Diddy. Look, this man has screwed people over.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing. Look. I don't want to make it seem like I am the law-abiding citizen person, right? Like I am the poster
Nobody
child
perfect
for
out here, man. Nobody here out here.
poster child for right versus wrong. But I will say is when somebody is purposely, aggressively hurting people and bragging about it and think that they're
Children
untouchable,
specifically.
look, you need to be knocked off your pedestal, bro. You need
Yeah,
to
you
be
do.
knocked down a notch and you need to be sat the fuck down somewhere. Matter of fact, you need to be put down somewhere, down to the bottom, and and feel what it's like to be that person that you're harming. Okay?
Yeah, correct.
So but what you got for it, man? Because they killing you
I
on the
mean,
stream right now.
it's just yeah, they on the stream killing it, man. Pretty much like I posted, man. Is this a witch hunt or is it chickens that are coming home to roost? Al B. Sure was in a coma according to Phoenix. So it was Al B. Sure. But a lot of people have been trying to kind of get out there and say something about him this whole time, man. And it's time to, at the very least, I'm not going to say he did any of this stuff, but I'm going to say it's definitely time to investigate. It's definitely time to find out. It's time to go there and figure out exactly what is going on and to dig into this, because this is ridiculous, man. This is crazy. And it came out. He looked like he was trying to get away. For the most part, he was trying to get away and get to the point where he's able to retire peacefully. He was trying to slide away. He started selling his shares back. Um,
Right.
he started giving people their rights back, and he started trying to come out as though he was a good guy and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, Cassie cracked that all open. Like, nah, bro,
Mm,
you ain't gonna get away with this that easy. You're not gonna
right.
slide out of here that easy.
Right.
And then when that
Facebook
came out,
Facebook user is saying now he's snitching. Diddy did it.
yep,
And that's what I
yep.
love because dude, let's just be real about it. This is a little bit bigger than him. Okay.
Yep. Yep. It's a lot. It's a lot of them out there, and that's the thing. Is this gonna be the thread that pulls them all apart? Because look, once they started talking about who was on Epstein's island,
There
whew,
we go. There we go.
when that started
I
to
want a
come
little
together,
come on, y'all. Come on. Bring Harpo in there. I want y'all to go ahead and bring Harpo on in. Come on. Let's
hmm
reel Harpo in.
let's pull
You
them
know who
all in.
Harpo is. You know who
They pull them
Harpo is.
all in. Pull them all in. Yeah, we know who old Harpo is. I'm saying because I'm trying to find a world where this isn't known by Harpo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
find a world in where this is unknown, where this is something that nobody sees. I'm pretty sure that all the bigwigs talk about it, but again, it's ridiculous. It's
Right.
ridiculous, man.
Right.
The girl from Danity Kane has been trying to tell on Diddy for years. Okay, all
Mm-hmm.
right. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, a lot of people. Thank you for that. Not the Harpo the handler. That's what we gonna leave it as. Look, and look.
Harpo the
It
handler.
ain't got no.
I
And
love
look,
it.
and there is no pronoun attached to it. We just gonna say Harpo the handler. There is no pronoun attached to it. So
Harpo the
use your own judgment as to who Harpo the handler is. We're
Oh
gonna use
shit.
that. So nevertheless,
I'm
um,
going. It's stolen. Stolt, if you will.
I'm gonna leave that alone, man. But I know that there's a lot of people that can make and break careers out there. But all I can
Right.
say is, I
Right.
hope that everybody gets gets the life they deserve. That's the best way to say it. That's
Right.
the best way to say it. I hope everybody gets the life they deserve, because this one right here, man, this is a lot, man. And I'm pretty sure this is part 2 of our series. I'm pretty sure part 3 gonna be super
Yeah.
explosive.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
Took it,
Took
took it,
that. Took
took it.
that. Took it.
Got it, got it, got it.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Cause
Gave it back. Gave
when
it back. Gave it back.
look, when Homeland Security breaking your crib with tanks, they got a case. They ain't just showing up for
Right.
that little 3.5 you sold the other day.
Oof.
They
Yeah,
ain't
man.
showing up for no 3.5 you sold the other day. They
Mm.
coming in your house for some paperwork. They took some phones. They arrested his kids.
Look.
They just put the cuffs on his kids.
So this man tried to run.
He
He
got
tried to hit the.
away. He left the
But did,
kids there.
he left the kids. Dude, he left his
He
own
left. He left
kids.
Devin. I mean, he left Justin. Oh Lord, this coffee strong. Uh, you would not leave Devin. I know it. Just like I wouldn't leave Deucey and wouldn't leave Kick in.
First of
Just left
all,
the kids. Left the
first of
kids there.
all,
I wish I would. Pops, you let them niggas put cuffs on me. That's some bullshit,
boy,
you know.
hey, he left his kids, bro.
You wouldn't even let me come to the party. And you left
This
me there to take the weight. That's some
this
bullshit, Dad.
man left his own
Left the
kids,
cheering.
brother. If
Left the cheering.
I thought I was the president of FDK Inc. This nigga that took the FDK Inc. title. Like,
He the
fuck
president
them
emeritus.
kids.
He the
That's
president
my
emeritus.
kids.
President emeritus. Let me show down on how it's done.
Leave that. That
I'm real
motherfucker got his
gone. I'm gone.
briefcase, all his motherfucking Sean John velour sweatpants.
Man.
Motherfucker tried to take the motherfucking ugly ass Sean John shoes. You know what I'm saying? The suits was
No.
nice though. Hey,
Dad, they got
will wear a suit.
handcuffs on me. Talking about these phones. Hey, they yours, babe. Because you got big money.
Boy.
Deanna is Facebook
Oh
user. Deanna,
man.
hey baby, what's good, Deanna? Yep, yeah, we clowning. This is what we do, baby. This is what we do.
What's going on there? How you doing, mama?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But I
Look,
swear to God,
man. So at the airport, pacing all nervous and shit on the phone. Markel, who was he on the phone with?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Somebody.
He was on the phone with the big boss man.
They was like, hey, look, the
You
dude
gonna
that's
let
bringing
this
your
happen to
drugs.
me?
No, the
Right
dude that's bringing
now?
the dude that brings your drugs, they gonna get him, but we gonna let
Oh
you
yeah,
slide though.
Oh, he looked like he ready to talk. He
They
about
we
to
gonna
talk.
they gonna get him. You better hope he shut up.
Who gonna wind up unalived, Marcus?
I don't know.
That's the
I
new
don't know. Are
word.
they gonna take
That's
him
the
to the
new
same
word,
jail
right?
Epstein was in? They gonna take him to the same jail Epstein was in? He might want to watch his back.
Young Miami put out a whole big old blog. We out
Lord.
here ain't doing nothing. Y'all shut up, girl. Shut
Stay
up.
at the business. Mind the business that pays you.
I think this is the business that pays her though. Oh
Lord.
yeah, there's an insider scoop on that too. We running short of time. I'll post
Yeah.
that clip on the next episode.
Okay,
Like
right
you know
on,
how to
right
say
on, man.
previously on X-Men.
Previously.
Previously on
Yes.
the Mark, I need you to do a previously on the mail review drop.
Previously on the
On the
mail
mail
review.
review. We're gonna start doing that. But
Absolutely.
it's gonna be a lot of heads rolling.
Yes, sir.
Um I hate to say because look here, blog sites that's talking about y'all talking about the downfall of another black man. Shut the fuck up. I am applauding the downfall of a predator
That's the point.
that just so happens to be black.
Yep,
Shut
that's
the
all.
fuck up.
Again, all what they say, all skin
All
folk and
skin folk
kinfolk.
and kinfolk. I
Correct.
see somebody who has destroyed lives, as I said
Yes.
last time. I
Yes.
see somebody who has braggadociously,
Destroyed lives.
narcissistically
Destroyed lives.
hurt people,
Yeah.
embarrass people,
Yep.
ruin people.
Yep.
And that's the part
Throw
that
people
isn't
away.
allegedly there is documentation and proof of these things. Now, if
Yep.
we want to talk about killing people, I wasn't there for none of that to say that. But
Yep.
the lady that got shot in the face at that situation with Shine has came out and said herself that it was Diddy that shot her, not
Oh
Shine.
yeah. Right.
So that's out there right now as well. Okay, so let's just look at what's before us while we're saying, "Oh man, it's a black billionaire," and we're looking at his downfall and applauding.
Wrong is wrong.
I am applauding the downfall
Of a
of
predator
a predator.
whose millions probably came in some way way more illegal than we think.
Yes.
Especially see now if he gets caught up with trafficking, there ain't no statute of limitations on that, bro. He
Ooh
never
wee.
gonna outrun that.
Ooh wee.
No,
Ooh wee.
Shine is out of prison now. Damn, ain't Shine in prison for that? Shine is out now.
And he has been so quiet.
Yep. But I mean, was he paid for silence?
They were just talking about NDAs.
Yep. Mary J knows something. Got
Mary
to.
J. Oh, Mary J. know a lot.
Faith
She
knows
st-
something.
she
Got
she
to.
stand Mary J is
Little
staying away
C's,
from.
you know something? Got
Listen.
to.
I just want to talk about how Mary J is really separating herself from that whole entire group
Yeah,
of people.
yeah. Insulating
If you
herself.
notice, she moves solo.
Yes, you do.
You see these tours that got all these. You notice Mary don't even try to be in none of that shit. Mary
Nope.
knows some shit.
Yep. I
Shout out
think
to
they
Mary J.
all do.
Blige.
And
They
they
all
just
do,
waiting.
but some
They
of them
waiting.
still staying close to that shit though.
Yep, yep,
Some of
that's
them
true.
still
And
kind of staying a little bit in that circle, in that
they are they're
See,
in danger of being canceled. You know, we talk about this a lot. They're in danger of being canceled just by being close to it, like they are.
I don't even
Just from
think
being close
they
to
I
it.
don't even think they worried about being canceled, bro. What's Kendrick Lamar said, "What the fuck is cancel culture, bro? That shit don't fucking exist." I hate
Yep.
this. Oh, they're gonna get canceled. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody getting fucking canceled. It ain't like they did. They losing some money for 4 months because that's how stupid people is. Oh, I don't
Yep.
fuck with J. Cole because he said something and he didn't march with us and his next album goes platinum. Ain't no way y'all gonna cancel J. Cole anyways. I'm just saying that's what I heard when the uproar came up behind a whole bunch of killing of black
Yeah.
men. Um,
Yep.
this chick No ID put something out there. Where are y'all stars? Where's J. Cole right now? J. Cole put out a song. Why the fuck you looking for me? Is pretty much what he said. He didn't say it
Yeah.
disrespectfully. And then
Yeah.
what they started talking about, cancel J. Cole. Shut the fuck up, canceling J. Cole.
Yep.
But long story short, my whole point is cancel culture only means people just ain't gonna ride with you and like your shit for fucking 5 months. At the end of the day, you still gonna make your money.
Yep.
So
That's a fact.
these people are not worried about being canceled when the money's still gonna roll in.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
So
Look, brother.
Facebook,
All
yeah,
I
hey,
know.
y'all did said protect Mary. I don't know about faith, man. I don't know. We can do without faith.
Protect faith, protect all them, man. I mean,
I don't know
because
about
at the
faith.
end of the day,
I don't know about faith.
at the end of the day, man, I mean, this stuff's gonna come out. It's
Faith is
rolling
Mary
out.
clone.
You think faith is American? With that being
Nah,
said,
shout
ladies
out to
and
Faith,
gentlemen,
man. I'm
but
just
yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing how this continues to go as the
mhm,
days go by. I'm sure a lot more information will come out because they showed videos and images of him, still out partying, still talking about it, having conversations and so on and so forth.
right,
So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's going to either be these are allegations that were unprovable, or somebody got the tapes. Somebody got the tapes.
right,
That's
right.
all.
No,
That's all that's going to happen.
they've already said that what they saw on this tapes is blackmail type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
So
and the
some
people that
it's
are involved, your heads are gonna roll. I hope you go start getting your business in order, because when they come, I'm pretty sure if he ain't gonna be the look, it's gonna be like Nino Brown. I ain't the only one.
oh yeah.
I ain't the only one.
Jay Z
Because
is
if
the
I'm
real
going
head.
down,
Hey,
everybody
Jay Z
going
is
down.
the real head of the CMB. Are you ready for that,
Listen,
Marcus? Are
I've
you ready
I've
for that?
I've listen. I've been hearing it, man. I don't want to believe it, but at the same time, brother,
You better
again,
act like you see this shit. He right next to these motherfuckers and all these damn high
yeah,
profile people
yeah,
everywhere at these
yeah,
events. Come on, man. We gotta admit it.
yeah,
We gotta admit it.
yeah.
Ho,
Yeah,
ho.
but he been dodging raindrops, so you know how my man do. You know how he got that Philly style. You know how they keep that one glove up here like this, and they and
Yeah,
they box
man.
from here. They box from here. Look,
One thing I has always admired by Jay-Z, I'm just gonna not say nothing.
yep,
He is the most,
Southpaw.
he is the most, you ain't gonna get nothing out of me.
Arms too short to box.
Mm.
Arms too short to box.
So yeah,
But
man.
if they get him, they get him, man. That's all I got, man. That's all I got on it, man. So.
Yeah.
Thank y'all absolutely for tuning in. Oh, we gotta talk a little bit about we got an upcoming event, man. We want them to check out too, y'all. We
Oh
got we got
man,
we
man,
got some
man.
stuff
Once
coming
again,
up.
you caught me. You almost caught me slipping. You
I
almost
almost
caught
caught you
me
slipping, man.
slipping.
We ain't gonna
I'm
slide
forgetting my
out, man.
own stuff that I got coming up. Hold up one second.
Yes, sir. Because your radio cast stay doing big things. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen stay doing big things, y'all. Stay doing big things.
Hold up. Let me put it up in there. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, sir. We back at it. Since we talk about
Connecting the
violence and
links.
hate and everything, we are coming up once again with the 2024 Connecting the Links for Change Stop the Violence event.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
Sponsored by Connecting the Links Foundation, hosted by yours truly.
Yes,
We
sir.
this once again is a community event, free community event,
Host with the
open to the
most.
public at Welcome All Park, 4255 Will Lee Road, South Fulton,
Yep, yep,
Georgia. There will
yep, yep.
be sponsored by the city of South Fulton. They
Yes,
will
sir.
have bounces there, face painting, fun, games, kids. This is what I'm talking about with what we're doing now. Let me tell you how upset I am. The motherfuckers that robbed the studio are probably gonna be out there. Never mind.
You know what? They better not be out there. Or we gonna start the violence. No, we're not gonna start the violence. Sorry.
No, no,
To
no. We
stop the
already did.
violence at
We
six
already
at
did
six
that.
oh one, we stop the violence until 601. At 601, we gonna start the violence.
Yeah,
No.
man. We
No,
already
man.
had to stop some violence, man. We already
Yep.
had to deal with that a couple of years ago, man. But yeah. Shout out to Miss Shirley and the Stembridge family
Yep, yep,
for
yep.
just allowing us to be a part of what this is.
Yep, yep, yep.
Um, it is a very big event.
It's
We
always a good
gather a
time.
couple of hundred people out there. A couple of hundred people come out to the
Yep,
park
yep.
with their kids.
They
We have some
barbecuing and
speakers up there. Barbecue. Oh man, the barbecue, man. The food, man.
burgers and dogs. Burgers and dogs.
Burgers
We be
and
getting it.
dogs, man. But you be missing the ribs, man. I don't know
I
what.
know, I know, I know, I know.
Yeah. So,
It
but
always falls at an inopportune time for me. It always does. I don't know how. Always falls at an inopportune time. Terrible
mm,
news.
mm, mm,
But
mm.
we're gonna be in support. We're gonna get y'all out there, man. Definitely come out there and bring your family out. It's a
Yeah.
family event, family fun.
Right.
The kids always have a good time. Let me tell you something. These kids and that sack race, my
Ah.
goodness.
Ah.
You wanna
Ah.
if you ain't laughed, let me tell you something. That sack race will kill
No,
you because
bro.
them
You
children be
lying. It ain't the
getting it.
kids in the sack rate. It's
It
the
be the grown folks.
adults on the sack rate. Hey, that
Listen,
age be showing, boy.
it's a good
That
time though, boy.
that
It's such
age
a
be
good time.
showing. The
Such
hula
a
hoop
good time.
competition, the
Hula hoop
dance,
competition, even
the
still.
dance competition.
Yes, sir.
They got the balloon house. It will
Yes,
have
sir.
numerous service companies that service the community.
Yep,
Will be out there in
absolutely.
attendance.
Fire
I know
department, the police
Sean's
department be
probably
out
fire
there.
department, the police department. Sean with Healing Haven is always there in support of the event. Basically, resource outlet businesses will be in attendance for whatever service that you may need, some form of
Hmm.
mentorship for you, your family, some form of therapy support organizations, the judicial organizations will all be out there at the
Hmm.
same time. We
Yep,
just ask you to bring yourself and your
that's
ugly
it.
ass, ragged ass kids that don't be up there damn digging in their nose and then trying to touch a hamburger. Gone,
Yep, just
gone.
just come on.
Just come on and gone. Go down there with your snotty nose ass.
Yep, please do
Love the
come out to
kids.
celebrate. Come out and celebrate. We do love the kids, man. And Dollar be hosting his ass off.
Yeah.
It's amazing. He definitely does, man. Come out there and check us out, man, and see us do our thing. But other than that, man, that's all I got, man. Thank y'all for joining the mail review again on
Yeah.
this lovely, lovely Saturday afternoon. We know we've been missing in action, but we kind of
Yeah.
got a path forward. We're gonna go ahead
Hold
and we're
up,
gonna try
man.
to keep this going.
Hold up, man. Let me put on there, by the way, in the chat, Cash App. Support us. Get us
Yeah,
back
please
in
do.
at
Help
Yale
us get
Radio
our stuff
Cast.
together. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we
Yes,
we we
sir.
trying to get it back again.
Yeah, we're
Hold
gonna
up.
have better security this time. We promise.
Yes, boy. Hey, they took the camera, bro. The
They
camera that
took
I
the
had set
camera.
up.
They took the camera that we were setting up for security. They took the damn
Hey,
camera.
that's some shit.
That's a damn shame right there, boy.
Yeah, so Yale Radio Cast is the Cash App. Please, please, please donate to us. Um just help us get back on our feet. $5 help, $20 help,
Yep.
about $2,000 really help just to
Really
keep
would
y'all.
help, but keep it funky, all the way funky. But hey, send what you can to help us
Say what
out.
you
We
can.
putting in what we
Yes.
can. And again, we moving on and up. Y'all see, we just we get knocked down, we crawl back. We done been through this
Yeah.
before. We're gonna hopefully avoid having to go through this in the future. Okay, universe, we get it. It's time to
I do
upgrade.
appreciate that the property management did put a new access system on the property.
That's good.
So knowing that we're one of the few people that actually pay rent.
Correct. And see, the funny part is that you naturally, as is always, if you missing a day behind on rent, they'll call you and blow you up. But the day we need them, can't nobody get caught.
Yeah,
Oh, we
yeah,
was busy. I bet you were. I just
yeah,
bet you were.
yeah. But they came on site.
Yeah, they
They
did.
assessed the situation. We
Good.
do have a clear idea of who the culprits are.
Okay, good, good.
That is possibly getting handled. So, but I just want to say thank you to the people that have supported us at this point.
Yeah.
Once again, the
So,
donations will help outstandingly, and if you don't, we understand. We don't, we're just here for entertainment.
yeah.
uh we're not trying to rob anybody. Take that, take that, take that. you know
Still nothing from nobody.
we ain't gonna
Drug
diddy
you
bop
into
you
it.
across the we ain't gonna diddy bop you across the head if you take from
Did he do it? He did it.
us. But once again, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. What we need
Yeah.
you to do, if anything, like and subscribe, drop more comments. We need
Yes.
the algorithm pushed up. We need these comments. We need
Tell
this
5
content.
people.
Yes,
Tell
tell
5 people.
5 people. Share this with 5 people. Like, subscribe, support what we doing, man. Mark L, sign out for us.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all again for tuning in to the Mail Review, kicking it on a Saturday with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen here on Yale Radio Cast. Your boy Mark L. and my man Dylan Yale, the namesake of the station. We holding it down. Also, shout out to our missing men in the formation of the leg, my man TR. Oh, and
Oh,
congratulations.
yes.
We got congratulations due.
Congratulations. Yes. Yeah,
We got
y'all don't know
congratulations
what I'm
due.
dealing with these days.
Oh, no, not that,
Hey,
Lord.
he
Listen.
already started with it.
I know it. I
I'm
know he is.
tired,
I know he is. He
bro.
tired. Oh,
Josh, shut the.
shout out to White Chocolate, Josh the intern out there. Let me see if I can
Yes.
pull up a picture.
Yeah.
Mr. Josh has
Jo-
given
yeah.
us a lovely new child. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the
Josh
screen up.
Jr. Josh
Little
Jr.
Joshy.
You
We
got the
gonna we gonna
screen for Josh Jr. Come on,
I
pull
got
up
a
Josh
screen for
Jr.
Josh. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it to you. I'm gonna share it to you. Let me bring this out for Josh here.
Yeah.
Give me a couple seconds. There he is.
Hold up. Let me wait for the applause for Josh Jr.
Hold the applause for Josh Jr. here.
Man, let me see what he looked like to see if I really need to hold the applause.
Yeah,
If
let's
he
go
looked
ahead
like
and see.
Josh, we really need to cut the applause all the way down, bro. If he
We do
looked
need
like
to
Josh.
cut the applause if it's all the way to
Hold up,
guys.
hold
All
up.
right, let's get there. Let's share that screen here. All right, and here he comes, Josh the second, Josh
Ah,
Jr. This the new intern, y'all. This the
hold up.
new intern.
Let me see where we could put Junior chicken nugget at. Yeah, let me
Not
see
Junior
where.
Chicken Nugget.
Yeah.
There
Ah,
he is. Look at him, handsome guy.
he's so white.
He is. He's a little light. He's intern. Look, there's Josh. Look at Daddy Josh.
Look at that, Papa Josh.
Josh was like, I did that.
All he did was just sit there and watch while the woman did the work.
There you go.
and
There
and
he
then it
is.
happened in the delivery too.
I know, right? Same thing. Same thing. Right on, Josh. Right on. Congratulations to our very own Josh, the intern, for giving birth to new Josh. Look at him. I can't believe he's standing up off the table that fast.
And thank God that baby looked like the mama. Whew. All right,
Yes,
sunshine.
thank goodness. He looked just like it.
So, but once again, we are signing off. This is the Mayor Review on Yale Radio Cast, man. Any more last
Absolutely,
words?
y'all.
Hey, once again, stop all this bullshit. The only way that we're going to fix any issues is actually address what's real. And all this co-signing, these celebrities that be doing all these false acts, these deep demonic acts. If you want some type of change for whatever we're complaining about, if you like the way the world is operating, cool for you. If you got a problem with how the world is operating, what you don't get to do is say, hey, this is what's wrong with society, and then go and excuse the people that are causing the problems. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Go ahead, Mark.
And as always, I'm just going to go ahead and share with y'all.
Oh, shit, y'all.
We are the gold standard. We are the gold standard. And as always, the motto is watch out for the diddler. I mean, get the business,
Get
ladies
the
and
diddler.
gentlemen. Get the diddler. Now, we don't want the diddler, man. Hey, we'll see y'all next time, man. Thanks for tuning in. And God bless y'all for tuning in and checking us out. We'll see you.
Well, I don't even know where my outro is at right now, Marcus. Hold up.
The diddler got it. The diddler got it.
My bad.
International guap, yeah, we rich black. Taylor suit riding with the roof back. Buying buildings, I can show you where the roof's at. We certified and the numbers always prove that. Upper echelon, we live where the stars at. Kings and queens, and we all about the assets. Grown man business, Dre Lane, bring the hook back.